Hey everyone, thanks for stopping by the movie Hangout, and let's talk about the movie Groundhog Day. On Groundhog Day, 30 years after the movie was released. Before I jump into this amazing movie and whether or not it still holds up, you're going over, click the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, comment, and like this video. I want to know your thoughts on this film. Okay, so like me as a kid, this movie came out and it was starring the one and only Bill Murray. I don't really even need to say any more than that. I mean, everything this guy is in, except Garfield, has been amazing. The man's a comedic genius. I mean, Caddyshack, the Ghostbuster movies, Meatballs. I mean, amazing. The guy's just an impeccable track record. Even his cameo in is like supporting parts in Space Jam was awesome. All right, so Groundhog Day, 1993 American fantasy comedy film directed by the great Harold Ramis. And I mean, honestly, if you look at the movies that Bill Murray and Harold Ramis did together, I mean, they also did Stripes. I mean, they were just an amazing comedic duo. Ramis was phenomenal when it came to writing, just creating hilarious scenes. Bill Murray, perfect at acting in them and improvising. Harold Ramis, from a screenplay by him and Danny Rubin, it stars Bill Murray, Andy McDowell, and Chris Elliott. Murray portrays Phil Connors, a cynical television weatherman covering the annual Groundhog Day event in Punxsutawney, Pennsylvania, who becomes trapped in a time loop, forcing him to relive February 2nd repeatedly. It's such a strange scenario if you think about it. It's like, why would anybody do a movie like this? But it works so well. It's so perfect. Because the fact that he lives this day over and over again, countless times, for all we know, he could have reawaken 100 times, 1,000 times, 1,000,000 times, 1,000,000,000 years worth of Groundhog Days. We don't really know. So it's kind of dark in a lot of ways, because it's, if you think about it, if you were trapped in the same day for an unknowable amount of time, that would almost be like your own personal torment in some ways, even if it's Groundhog Day. But let's see if the movie still holds up today. So I'm over here on Rotten Tomatoes, critic score of 94%, I think well-deserved, and an audience score of 88%. Now, I want you to keep in mind, if you look here, the pre-approved Rotten Tomato critics, there's 143 reviews. Decent number. A lot of movies don't get that many reviews, but the audience score is amazing. Over 250,000 ratings. So what that tells you is that this fresh 88%, it's going to be pretty much what it is. You know, it's not like 10 people giving it like a perfect score, or then, you know, a couple of people giving it like a rotten. It's definitely going to be 88%. In my opinion, I think it definitely needs like an A, 93, 94, 95%. But if you look here, just extremely positive ratings and well-deserved, in my opinion. So let's go over and see what the current Punxsutawney Phil, and yes, there is a current Punxsutawney Phil. That Phil is the groundhog. What he says: Punxsutawney Phil makes his Groundhog Day prediction: 6 more weeks of winter. So right now, Phil is the most hated man in the state of Pennsylvania, maybe even in the Pacific, or in the northeastern part of the country, the most hated creature in that part of the country right now. But anyway, let me know what you think. Do you think the movie Groundhog Day still holds up today? Or do you think it's even better than what it was when it came out, because there's so few good movies right now? Comment below, let me know. And as always, if you want to get future rants, reviews, or original content, click subscribe. Later.